Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dirt Grain Steel. So I'm about out of ground to plant beans on. The next field that we go to, we need to till it. So we decided to come down and get the 8640 and our 496 disc, and Dad's Strength is going to go disc it. Well, we get down here and we got a flat tire on the disc. So with the Milwaukee impact, Dad's Strength is in the process of taking the tire off the center, and we're going to take a tire off a wing and put in the center to get it home, and probably be able to go disc with just one tire on the wing. It'll be fine. So I like all these other yeah, I should have brought a valve stem and an air compressor. But I like how all these other YouTube channels, they don't show this kind of stuff. They don't show the actual raw footage of what really goes on. Oh, tube split, junk tube. We try on this channel to give you the raw footage of what really goes on. This stuff happens daily. It's nothing that if a YouTube channel portrays that nothing happens and the equipment all runs smoothly, that's a lie. I've lost count of what day it is of planting season, but every day I can assure you that there's at least two things that go wrong. Did you see the throw on that? You should have Olympic implement tire throwing contest. He threw that all the way over here. Damn, son. But I gotta raise it up. So anyways, we're gonna get this morning started. We're gonna have to go back to the shop, get some beans, and I'm gonna go finish planting where I was yesterday, and see what we can get done today. We're actually gonna head from this farm to our farthest north farm from here, so that's about a good hour and a half drive with tractor. So it's gonna be a long adventure. So anyways, I'm gonna start this tractor, raise the disc for him, and we're gonna get that tire changed. Did you torque it? Yep. Good. Do you use crisscross pattern? Mm-hmm. Like NASCAR? Okay. That's probably tight enough. And we wonder why we can't get this stuff apart with hand tools. Well, we are ready to go now. Tires changed. I actually kind of ran that tire over when I pulled up, put fuel in the truck. So didn't hurt it though. So I could get that out from under the truck, put it in the back of the truck. So he's gonna get folded up and get on his way now, and I'm gonna go get me some beans and go put them in my planter, go find my spare camera, put my camera in my hopper, and I think we're good. So stay tuned. Yay, last bulk bag I have to deal with. The rest of what I got's in pro boxes. So last bag I got to dump. And then I got like 3 pallets of paper bags, but some of those are going to go in the corn planter because we're going to put bean cups in it. We're going to plant 30-inch row beans. Those beans, part of them are the Pioneer beans that I got from Keith Werner at Werner Farms. They're our Pioneer dealer now. So we've got some Becks left. Well, these are Becks right here. These came from M&R Ag Service. They're at Becks dealer. So I've got Becks left and I've got Pioneer left. And them are all going on my grandpa's farm, actually. We're going to do a bean test plot down there. So, last bulk bag, finally. Another nice feature I love about this seed tender is this nice wide ladder that flips down. Flips down so you don't have to step so high to get up on it. But for an old man like me, it's wonderful. I don't have to step up real high. Works out great. Now we're back to just boxes. Now I have to dump bags first, put them in a box, and put them in seed tender. This is actually my last of my full season beans. So now we're going to go to a shorter growing season of soybean. This is the last box of the full seasons. So, but we've still got probably, I think I still got like 4 boxes of the short growing season beans and a bunch of bags left. So I still got quite a few beans that have to be dumped yet. So now I'm gonna go look for my spare camera for my seed tender, and I'm gonna go plant some beans, and then head up to where Dad's strength is going to disc and get that planted yet today. So if anybody's wondering what I have in the seed tender right now, the back hopper has the 3546 FPs, the Freedom Pluses, and the front hopper has the 3222 FPs. And the 3546 is what I've planted a majority of this year. So I've got a lot of them 3546s in. And then these 3222 FPs, this is actually the first box of them. It's kind of a variety that we just wanted to try. I believe it's a new number for this year. So I'm loaded up. I'm going to go see if I can find my camera real quick, and then we're going to head to the field and get planting. Well, would you look at that? I did have a spare camera for the seed hopper. So I knew I had one somewhere. I just had to find it. So I found it finally in the shop. So I got fuel for the tractor because it's thirsty. And we're ready to go get started planting now. I'm going to change this camera real fast. And then I'm going to finish up. I think I've only got about 10 acres to finish planting where I'm at. And then we're going to get on the road for about a 12-mile road trip up north and get them beans planted. So Dad's strength should be about there now. So it was like actually about 22 miles from where we were at our new farm to the farm to the north. So he has a 22-mile drive, which 8640 goes pretty fast. We're gonna stop here at the office and drop some stuff off to my mom, and then I'm gonna head over and change the camera and get planting. Camera changed out now. Got this really nice 1/4-inch drive DeWalt socket and ratchet set. Really like it. It's also got a screwdriver with it. Real nice set. Found it at TSC. It was on sale. So first time I'm using it. DeWalt's actually making some pretty nice hand tools. Milwaukee is too. I kind of like their tools. Hope I don't drop anything. I don't drop it. I'm gonna take this old camera home and see if I can't open it up and reattach the wires inside. I don't know if I can resolder them and fix them. That must be a little messed up on that one. No lock washer on that one. Where it went? Must not put one on. One bolt. The old camera. Oh, it fell on the ground. Oh well. I think I only paid like $60 for this whole kit from Amazon, so it lasted a while, I guess. And really, it wasn't the camera's fault. It was the screen bouncing around in here that pulled the wires out of the camera, so it's not really the camera's fault. I had to drill these holes out. Oh, crap. Dropped my tools. Probably should have brought a longer drill or a different size drill bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, I have to take the camera out of the bracket. Oh, now I'm gonna have to get in the planer. Great. Now hopefully with this this wire it'll keep that from bouncing out and pulling on this and destroying my camera again. So we hope. We'll see what happens. Here's that socket and ratchet and screwdriver set I was talking about from DeWalt. Pretty nice kit. You got metric, you got standard, you got screwdriver bits, all kinds. So thought it was on clearance or on sale for like 20 bucks, so I grabbed it. So try to carry just about everything I need with me, but there's always something that you're still going to need. But I carry a good amount of stuff with me. So I try to carry the cheaper stuff in my truck. That way if I lose it, well, no big deal. You know, I'll go buy it and replace it, and it's not like I lost a snap-on or a Mac or something like that. So I'm going to dump some beans in and we're going to get planting. We are ready to go plant. We got communication with our hopper again. We get to see what's going on in there. And we're going to get these little point rows done. The rest of these long rows on the other end side of the hill. And we're out of here. Well, we made it to our next farm. What? You found a dinosaur tooth? That's a chunk of wood. So anyways, I make it to the farm, go to unfold the planter, and a hose blows out. The bad part is I don't have any tools except what I carry in my pockets. So luckily these little guys were enough to take the fittings apart to get the hose off. So as soon as my mom gets here to pick Dad's Strength and I up, she can take us for my truck, and we can stop at our local Napa and get the fitting that we need, or the hose that we need, I'm sorry, the hose that we need, and some oil for the 8640, because it's a little bit low. So we're going to grab some buckets of oil, get everything we need to fix the planter, and somehow I got to figure out how to clean all the oil off the back of my window. Well, at least the window. I don't care about the rest of the tractor, but I'm going to have to be able to see. Oil just went all over the back of the cab. So I have to clean that up somehow. So might have to get some mule wipes out and try to wipe the glass off. That might work. So this video has become a disaster from the start this morning. Flat tires, blown hoses, and what's next? At least we got little pliers that we carry on us to fix things with. So once I get my truck though, I'll have all the tools we need, necessary tools, so we're not slipping with little pliers and hitting our fingers on stuff. That kind of hurt, but had no choice, had to do it. I knew it was going to hurt when I started. So anyways, so far that's our adventure for today. I shouldn't have said all the stuff I said earlier in the video about showing all the raw footage, because we're making some raw footage today, aren't we? Mm-hmm. So hopefully we can get this field planted and done today, and get my grandma's up here on the north side of the Knox planted, and then we're all going to end up back down on my Grandpa Jack's, and probably going to get rained out by then, because we're supposed to get rain. It's going to start tomorrow and go till next, what was it, Wednesday? Next Wednesday. So we're going to be going back to the excavating side of things for a while. This weather's just not cooperating this year, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, that's my stick. That's my Arbor Day tree right there. Arbor Day? Arbor Day's not for another couple months, isn't it? Isn't Monday like Memorial Day? Oh, good job. So, okay. Well, we're going to sit here and patiently wait for my mom to come. And then we're going to go get some tools, some oil, some food, and fix some stuff. Oh, my dad said he could have done for me. Finally, Mom come to get us. So now we can get some stuff fixed. Well, got the hose fixed. Got my back window cleaned off. Got Dad's strength going again. He's disking again. Got the oil back in the tractor. Front hydraulic pump's leaking a little bit. We're going to have to address that problem this fall. Or this summer if we get some time. But I don't know if we'll have time. But we'll get her fixed before we need it again. So, got that fixed. Just walking around doing a little inspection, waiting on him to get a little farther ahead, and discovered that my one bolt was missing out of my marker, the shear bolt, that if something happens, it breaks and lets the auger break away, so that, or auger, lets the marker break away so it doesn't tear the marker up. Well, the nut must have backed off or something, because the bolt's missing, and I didn't hit anything, so there's no reason for the bolt to be missing. It must just fell out on the way here. So luckily, by a stroke of luck, I had a extra bolt laying in my door pocket, and I had a lock nut from the chopper knives on the gleaner also in my door pocket. So I was able to put that back together. Well, then I discovered that I had one of my plastic hoses was cracked, so I cut it off, shortened it, put it back on, put the clamps back on. So now I think I'm finally ready to plant the rest of the day trouble-free. I'm going to chain lube my chains real quick on the cedar cart, and then I think we're ready to roll again. So I don't know what to title this video, because this one's just been, today it's been like it's a Monday on a Thursday, because it's been hit after hit after hit. But hey, it's farming. If anybody was telling you easy, they're lying. I mean, it's every day it's something new. I mean, it's not all rainbows and butterflies like people tend to think farming is. You know, there's always going to be a breakdown. You know, you can do all the preventative maintenance in the world, but there's always going to be something. I'm sorry, but there is always going to be something that happens. You know, I checked this planter over pretty good this morning, and I didn't see no loose bolt in the marker. I didn't see no cracked tube. It just happened in the last 10-15 acres. So it is what it is. We fix it and we go on. That's what it is being an American farmer. You adapt and overcome, and you make stuff happen. You know, there's only 3 of us, and it takes a lot for 3 of us to keep all this equipment going, but we pull it off and we do a damn good job at it. So, and you know, another thing is we run older equipment, and there's no shame in running older equipment. You know, at least it's all paid for. So I can afford a few breakdowns here and there. It's no big deal. So, and the amount of ground that we cover, it wouldn't make sense for us to go buy all brand new stuff. But I enjoy this older stuff. I mean, it's all nuts and bolts and pretty simple. You know, there's not a lot of electronic stuff. You know, if the planter's not planting, it's a very simple electrical system. My monitor system, you know, if it's not doing something right, or, you know, if it's just saying sensors failed and stuff, I can shut that all off and I can still plant. All I got to do is make sure that these seed meters are turning. As long as I see them turning, beans are still coming out of the hopper, and as long as I got air pressure on this gauge, it's still planting. So it's it's a pretty bulletproof planter, really. I mean, when it comes down to it, you can't get any simpler than this. And the newer stuff, there's stuff that could keep you all day from planting, just because everything's getting to be so electronic that there could be so many things that could keep you from planting in a day. Which I've heard horror stories of guys having an electrical bug somewhere and not being able to plant for 2 or 3 days because they can't find it in the planter or the tractor. And it's like, well, at that point, you might as well have an old John Deere 7000 corn planter or one of these Henniker air seeders. At least they're simple and straightforward, and anybody can fix them. A trained monkey could fix this if they had to. So, anyways, that's enough of my rant. I'm going to get planting and see if I can salvage the rest of this crooked day. So, if you like this so far, give me a like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoy watching me get stuff done, Dad's strength get stuff done, give us a like and a subscribe. We really enjoy the followers that we have. We like making these videos, and we're having fun with them. So we're going to continue to do that also. So I guess even if nobody likes and subscribe, we're still going to make videos. So you're going to be stuck watching us anyways. Oh, I'm going to get planting.